Hello everyone, I am Shane1288, back with another weekly RuneScape Byte for Monday, July 23rd, 2018. We were a little bit absent last week due to lack of a game update, and we don't have a real game update again this week. We do have some patch notes, but we'll get to those in just a little bit. But we do have some pretty big news this week that Elite Dungeon 2 has been pulled back and will be released in August. This decision was made to ensure that Elite Dungeon 2, the Dragonkin Laboratory, was polished and met expectations that were beyond that of the Temple of Amanishi. A delayed release was the best option, as adding more developers to the project wasn't feasible and the new developers would not understand the update and the code of the project well enough in order to hit the ground running. The new release date for the Dragonkin Laboratory is the 13th of August. And in order to spice up this new Elite Dungeon a little bit more, we'll get some extra things from this release. First, a mutated Barge ability in addition to the mutated Fury and Flurry abilities. Loot buffs to the dungeon itself, more achievements in the dungeon, an elite title for completing all Elite Dungeon achievements, additional rewards that tie into content such as Slayer and Shifting Tombs, and a pet that will be purchasable with Dungeoneering tokens. Jagex is aware of July being virtually empty of content releases, as they say in the news post, and that is not what you expect and not what we aim for. This is an admission of a problem. It provides a solution, buffs, plus a release date and a definite release date next week for the clan updates, but it doesn't grow the confidence of a skeptical player, and we'll have more on that later on this week's episode of RSBANDB Update. This week also sees the release of some new cosmetics into Diango's store, including the Astromancer outfit, Coronets of the Seasons, the Gnome Baller outfit, the Large Gnome Ball, and the Godless Ceremonial Robes. Now let's have a look at the patch notes. An issue was fixed that caused the minimap Quick Prayer button graphic to become incorrectly displayed. The ribbon in Legacy mode will no longer show highlighted icons when an inventory is not open. Remove the skill requirement to rub the following quest XP lamps: 40 defense and 40 strength for Dragon Slayer, 35 strength for Haunted Mine, 28 smithing for the Night Sword, 14 cooking for Gertrude's Cat, 10 combat for Vampire Slayer, 10 prayer for Priest and Peril, 4 attack, 4 defense, 4 strength, 4 crafting for Innate of the Myrek, 4 constitution and 4 defense for Soul's Main, and 3 constitution, 3 defense, and 4 crafting for Nature Spirit. Also fixed an issue for the luck message for receiving a sealed clue scroll could be given when you are already at your soft cap for that tier of clue. Adjusted blow a kiss between the table and Shiloh Village Bank clue scroll area. The ability to claim your Ocean's Bounty rewards has been added to Diango until 23:59 hours on the 23rd of July. The Hex Hunter Bow's passive bonuses now work against Siryu in the Temple of Amanishi. The items kept on Death interface will no longer list Demonic Skull as a protected item. The King Black Dragon instance boss fight will now have a kill timer, and jugs of water packs have been added to Shanty, Beefy Bill, and Jossick's shops. Oh, and we'll also be discussing this week's Treasure Hunter promotion for better or worse on the podcast. That's it for the Weekly Byte. We'll see you this weekend for another episode of RSBANDB Update. If you like what we're doing, you can check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/RSBANDB, and if you want to hang out with us in-game, visit us at Friends Chat BitsBytes. Finally, if you found this video at all useful to you, like or subscribe. We'll see you this weekend.